Go.
Good morning, class. Our group project presentation is on education reform. Our overall question was, how should public education be reformed to maximize effectiveness?
And this is the slide where we will introduce our arguments and start contextualizing.
I personally researched year-round school, and some of my claims will be about how it allows students to remember more information when we have year-round school because of the decrease in breaks or long-term breaks. And then more closely resembles our real world in having a job and education at the same time, or having a job in college once you're older. And then I also looked at how it has a better benefit to our economic system, how we don't have to pay to have facilities in the summertime that aren't being used, like our high school, and it's not being used in the summertime. And that it is better for our students' mindset, which is spelled wrong.
Good catch.
This is where I will talk about the dropout rates for year-round education. I just put that graph in there. That has nothing to do with anything yet. So.
This is where I will talk about my stuff. More specifically, the benefits of integration, the benefits of educational technology, and the benefits of additional specialists like occupational therapists.
This is just an outline, but I'll be talking about the different types of punishment that public education uses when a student misbehaves. And they can use anything from like corporal punishment to suspension and expulsion, and then detention and verbal feedback. And then I'll be talking about why corporal punishment and suspension and expulsion aren't effective, and why detention and verbal feedback are.
And then we're going to go into like our limitations too, to discuss. Mine's more of a broader aspect when it goes along with like how our timing is for year-round school. Theirs are a little more generalized to. Their topics are smaller. Mine's very broad still. So.
Okay, so let's go back to slide 1.
To timing of school.
So other groups still be quiet. Go back to slide 1, because now you get to hear me talking to you right now in the video when you replay this. All right, so your contextualization. What is the problem facing public education today?
Well, we each have our own individual problems.
So what do you think an overall general population problem is for you?
For me, just that special education students are not receiving equal opportunity.
The fact that when kids are misbehaving or skipping school, their discipline isn't effective for overall education of the student.
So maybe consistency of discipline, and one that leads to still academic performance of some sort. So special education, the problem is that they're being inequitably educated, and now we have an inequity in how we consistently perform discipline.
And then our traditional school system, what we're doing is in a perfect amount of time. When we look at all the claims that it's not.
So one could argue that it's an inconsistent
Yeah.
calendar,
Yeah.
in the fact that it's a 9-month calendar instead of a 12-month
They
calendar.
both might have negatives, but I think the year-round school is the better option.
So potential thread or is inconsistency or inequity throughout. Okay?
So when you're talking about limitations then for year-round school, are you going to talk about the costs? I mean, if we're going to have school staffs here all year long,
Well, we're trying to generalize it to a one limitation, not a one limitation, but like something that can connect with all of ours. And so we're looking at it as that mine's the most broad, and we have to try and like amend it into, I don't know, a timing scale or like I don't know, something to fit all three of our groups. So we don't know exactly what our limitation is yet, but we're gonna add that in.
Okay, slide 2. Yeah, fixed mindset. All right, keep on going. So make sure we're setting our graphs and our data. Keep
Yeah.
going. I think here we will need some sort of data to support some of these things. Next one. So here, Caitlin, I think you should bring up the idea of positive reinforcement and negative reinforcement. So that needs to somehow be in your discussion somewhere somehow. If you want to go down negative reinforcement being corporal punishment, suspension, expulsion, I don't think positive reinforcement necessarily is detention or verbal feedback, but you should probably build in some sort of definitions of those two things. And if positive reinforcement is a better thing than negative reinforcement, why and how? Okay?
And did you actually find some place in the country that was actually practicing corporal punishment?
Yeah, there's like 19 states that still have.
Really? Okay.
I want one of those states.
Okay.
All right, so Mr. Gaither, next one, please. All right, you're done. Moving on, good job. So